Hi everybody, this is Dr. Milligan again. This is your video for week 4 for TCH122 Excel. Of course, on the board you see my contact information if you need me. Come and see me during my office hours. Again, if those times don't work for you, please let me know and we will set up a time that will work for you. So if you need me, feel free to call me, email me, or come see me during office hours. So one thing I do want to remind you of, on Monday I am required to enter zeros for work not completed the previous week. So on Friday, if you have an A and you come back Monday and you have a very low grade, it's because you may have forgotten to do something and I have to put a 0 in. One other thing I want to remind you of, when you are completing the trainings, please make sure that you finish it and submit it at the end, because I'm seeing some grades that are not transferring from the Cengage website over to the OLS. So when that happens, usually it means that you have forgotten to hit submit, or there's something you're still working on a training. So make sure that you finish those. You are required to do every step in the training, because if you don't, it'll still say that you're not finished, so make sure that you do those. Another thing I want to remind you of, when you are working on the exams, you must complete the steps exactly as they showed you in the training. Now, I'm giving you 2 times to complete or to work on the exam. So the first time, if you don't do well, review a little bit and then go back and work on the exam. Okay? But just remember, I do have to enter zeros every Monday for work not completed the previous week. So again, this is TCH122 MS Excel. This is Unit 3 for the week of September 9 through the 13th. The 13th are outings, so make sure that you have the information on that to go to the outing in your area. I live in the Huntsville area, so I will be at the Madison Skate Complex. I think that's where we're going. So I will see you there. Hope to see you there if you are in, if you live in the North Alabama area. So let's look at what's happening in Unit 3. Okay. Unit 3, after you complete this unit, here are the things that you will be able to do. I am not going to read these out loud to you because you're intelligent, you're in high school, you can read those yourselves. So these are the things that you will be able to do when you complete Unit 3. And for some reason, I still am getting questions about where to find materials for the project. Okay, this is our 4th week, so that should be kind of clear to you now, but maybe not. So when you get to the end of the module, you keep scrolling, you'll say load more, and here you'll find the instructions for the SAM project. Download those, save them wherever you need to save them. I have to print them out because I'm old and I have to read them. Your project resources, download that. You will need to click Enable Editing in order to edit that file. You are not creating anything from scratch. So all you're doing is just editing a document they already give you. You're not creating anything from scratch. And last week, if you watched last week's video, you'll remember that I said anytime, like if it asks you what an absolute reference is, go back to the lessons. There's a section on absolute references, and you can review that and complete the project. So one more thing I want to remind you of, every week I do post videos. So before you ask me a question, please watch the weekly videos, because hopefully your questions are answered in those videos. And I will tell you, I get lots and lots of questions that are directly addressed in the videos that I make. So I'm putting these on your list of things to do on your calendar. So each week, please make sure you're watching these videos. So let me go back and let's look at Unit 3. And let's just see if we can scroll down a little bit. Okay, there is Unit 3, working with large worksheets. And we're going to scroll down, load more. Here are your project instructions. Here are your project resources. So when you open up the project resources, excuse me, yours look a little different than mine. Let me cancel that. It'll open up like this. It'll look like this, and you just open it. It's a little slow. And then up here, okay, mine is weird looking, so don't worry about that. Hold on. Okay, so then up here is my project. I've already completed it. But what you'll have to do when you open yours is you'll have to say enable editing and then do a file save as. So here is my document and here's what it looks like. So guys, I'm going to be looking for formulas. I'm going to be looking to make sure that your data is correct. I'm looking at like this information here in the chart, making sure that all of your percentages are correct. And then here is the table that is required. So again, I'm going to be looking at the axis titles. That's a requirement. So the instructions walk you step by step for what you need to do to finish this project. Okay, so good luck. Again, come see me if you need me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.